Hello and good morning. Welcome to New Forest Morphs. It's Wednesday morning and Jad and I are back in the facility. We've both had a wonderful family weekend. Been celebrating my 60th birthday party with all the family and grandchildren coming. And you can see there's a picture of a beautiful present sent from this lovely family based in Wales. And that's Mark and Callum's family, Laura. And you can see Josh and Nevea. And they sent me some lovely Welsh cakes from the Welsh land that I like, and Bara. So many thanks for that very kind offer, and happy birthday to Mark. It's his birthday this week as well. So that was lovely. The other thing, Jad, is we've both caught salmon, haven't we? We must give you a quick update on this because Jad caught his first salmon of the season yesterday. And tell us the story, Jad. What actually happened?
Well, we netted it, and I was recovering it, getting ready for a nice picture. And there was a hole in the net the size of a 10p piece.
Which I think was your 22-pound pike that did that. I'll go that way. It's your PB. So the thing is, when you're catching salmon, you often catch coarse fish as well. And the pike obviously took your MEP. And that came in at 22 pounds. What we didn't realise, Jared, was that the pike had actually made a hole in the net. And let's just
little hole, probably about that big.
Yeah.
And the salmon got its its nose, in that bit, and they're very powerful fish. And using its power, it broke the hole even bigger and slipped out. You can see here.
15-pound cockfish.
So there's the salmon right there, and there's its tail, and there's its head, and gone.
Poor Jack couldn't get into the picture. It was a lovely experience to have, and it's your first salmon in this season. But
I haven't had one for 3 years.
So this is nearly 3 years since you've had one, and we managed to get a picture of the fish in the net, so we at least got something to show you.
It was well and truly captured. It was just
yeah. So it's time to get a new net. I think it's had too much use. I think too many pike in there, Jared.
It was a good fish. Yeah. Very happy.
So those are the people that like their fishing, and then also there's a bend in the rod as well. I don't know if I can show you Jared fighting the fish. See that bend in the rod there? Gave you a good old fight. It only took you 3 minutes to bring him in.
It was a quick one.
But we've beefed up. We've got 60-pound braid, 35-pound fluorocarbon.
And it behaved itself nicely.
And what was the spinner that you took it on?
It's a MEPS 4 blue dot.
Yeah. And on top of that, I've had some salmon success as well since we last spoke. And I'll just show you what I caught. Oh, there's the head of that pike that made the hole in the net. Very aggressive predator. I think Predator BP would be proud of you, Jared.
It was a nice fish.
Talking of which, Rich has decided to keep his original name, which most of the community I've spoken to are really happy about that. And he's going to be putting out a video on Mondays, which is a retro video. He's managed to find on the iCloud all his old videos that he's deleted. And so on a Monday, we're going to get some of the old videos. So he thought, Predator BP, you've got all the old videos going on there. He felt better to use that, and I think it was a good move personally. So well done, Richard. And we've been communicating. We're trying to organise a weekend to get together, and hopefully Rich will come back to me with the dates that he'd like to come down, and we're going to have a beautiful experience here with Rich, and that'll be a lovely video that we'll put out on both channels. So there's something exciting to look forward to. And also Ron, one of the 4 horsemen on BPE and reptiles, he put out an amazing video, Jared, that you must see, and he shares his story of what his experience has gone through with his family, and I was really touched by that, and the amount of love in the community supporting him through his trials. But he's hitting some amazing animals, and go check him out. He's got some incredible things. So Ron, thank you so much for putting out such great content, and we look forward to seeing your videos too. And I really think there's a feeling that I don't know about you, Jad, I've got this excitement with all the people that are buying snakes from us at the moment. We've got some lovely people that are coming in to buy snakes. They want to get into breeding. I think because the market's prices are coming down quite well, it's allowing new families to come into the hobby. So I actually think there's an opportunity for an upsurge in the ball python hobby. So I'm actually quite upbeat and excited. I don't know about how you feel, Jad, but you're dealing with most of the sales.
Yeah, it's
you feeling
nice.
The same?
It's nice. It's nice giving somebody their first snake.
Yeah.
It's a special moment.
It is, and we've had several families come in and do that, Jan, and it's been lovely. So while that's going on, I better just show you the salmon that I caught, and then what we're gonna talk about is we're gonna talk about snakes, aren't we, Jad?
Eventually, yeah.
What are we gonna do? Because obviously I'm away on my birthday,
yeah.
And this is a birthday clutch. It's the second Ultramel Clown clutch we've got here, and what we wanted to do is we wanted to cut them on my birthday, but I'm not going to be here. so we're going to cut 2 days early, and they're well dimpled, Jared.
Yeah, they're ready.
So perhaps you can actually show them.
It won't affect them negatively at all.
No,
It's just us being excited.
Yeah, and hopefully we've got a chance, 1 in 8 chance of hitting another Ultramel Clown.
So you can see they're very well dimpled. They're probably pipping the next day or two anyway, so they're ready to go. You can see they separate really easily.
So this is my salmon, Jared. If you look at my salmon here, this is the one I caught last week.
That didn't escape the net.
Yeah, and that one is actually a gross. It's about 7-8 pounds. It's a 1-year fish that goes to sea, and the grills are in as well, so we're enjoying it. And my friend, who's never caught a fish on the salmon on the fly before, he managed one as well, and look how beautiful that is. And he caught that on the fly, so he was well happy. So we're having a lot of fun at the moment. So if June is a lovely time for us. We get all these beautiful eggs, we get the salmon, and the holiday let business is doing well, the snake business is doing well, the accountancy practice is doing really well. We're getting a lot of refunds for our new clients that are coming from the snake community for them, because obviously we're incurring quite a lot of expenditure, quite a lot of losses, and that's really helping them as well, so they can reinvest in more snakes, more infrastructure, and just helps them with the financing of the hobby. So if you are turning over more than £1,000 a year in snake sales, it's well worth filling in a personal tax return and offsetting all your costs and expenses. And you can go back 3 years to include any preliminary costs into your calculations. And you know, we're really enjoying helping the community with the accounting and tax side as well, Jared, and we're forging stronger relationships with those new clients who are friends in the industry. So it's a lovely combination, and we're so grateful for your business opportunities to work together. And we're excited about the future. We're building a lovely infrastructure of connections with selling and outlets to sell the snakes. And it's really important that you do actually have those outlets. And it's tough, to be honest with you, it's tough to start with, but as you build up a media presence and as you communicate on IG, and Jared's been putting pictures on IG, and thank you everyone for the last Ultramel Clown video. We got over 400 views, Jared. Our average views are about 250 to 300, but when you get something very special, I think the community likes to have a look, and we're grateful for those supports, and we'll carry on hopefully producing some wonderful snakes. We might have one here today.
Would be nice.
We're going to split this clutch, Jared, aren't we? You're going to do 4 and I'm going to do 3.
Oh, you do 4. It's your birthday clutch.
Okay, here's my birthday clutch. Okay, thank you, Jared.
That's right.
So let's get on with it and let's see what we're going to do here. So the father was Chuckles again, and the mother was Boo Boo Noodle. And have a quick look at Boo Boo Noodle, because she needs a shout out.
Oh, hello.
She wants to eat.
Potentially. Chewing at the
You
front.
can see they've got good feeding instinct. And
Yeah, they're back on their food nicely.
let's talk about that, Jared, because all the girls that give us clutches, you're feeding them. How are you getting on? What's the feeding response like?
Aggressive. They're straight back on it. It's very nice.
This is wonderful, because we want to breed with these again next year, because if we got enough Ultramel Clowns for ourselves, we're going to make them available to the market and our friends. And we will probably, hopefully, get a boy, which we can raise up in a year, and plug those in. And at the end, Jared, remind me to bring out, they've all shed out now, haven't they? The Ultra, or they shed out yet?
They're not shed, but they're in their shed box.
Yeah.
They're all out of the egg.
You've been bitten by one as well, haven't you?
Yeah, one bit me, but it was right on my callus, so I didn't even feel it. It was very nice.
Okay, well let's start. So which one should we go for first, do you think? Should we go for the top one?
Go for it. They peel off quite easily, so.
Yeah, I think they're pretty much ready, Jared.
Yeah, they're ready to go.
And we do our usual technique, which is we'll push down the membrane, try to avoid where we can the there will be a little bit of veins in here. There will be a little bit, but if we snip very, very gently here, you can avoid.
It doesn't affect the snake at all.
No, but you can avoid. You can actually avoid some of the vein structure by going small. So let's see, what do you think we're going to have here, Jared?
Clown.
I think it might be a clown. There's a 50-50 chance of a clown. And it looks like, what can you see in there, Jared? Can you see anything?
There's like a clown to me, from what I can see.
So let's just snip there. Let's just snip there. I don't think it's a clown. So I think we've got here potentially a double het there, Jared.
Wait, hold on, it could be a clown.
You think?
I'm seeing teardrops in there.
Oh yeah. So this might be a clown het for
It's either a very high pattern clown. Oh, that's a clown.
Is it a clown?
Yeah, that's a clown. See the teardrops there?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think it was a
It's
clown.
a very pattern clown.
If you look on this side,
Can you see the head?
see the alien heads? Here. Do you reckon
I
that's
think they're drips. I think they're clown drips.
You sure?
I'd bet that's a clown.
Okay.
Personally.
Yeah, it does look like a clown.
If I was to
So one clown then. I'll give you that, Jared. Trying to keep the goo in because they're still consuming this goo, and you want to keep as much of that in as you can, really.
Yeah.
So we've hit one clown. We want that Ultramel clown though, Jazz. What we want.
There's what we want.
Which one are we going to go for next? I think I'm going to go for the one at the back. Here. They're nicely dimpled, aren't they, Jared?
Show us some yellow. So there's 50% chance of hitting a clown, and there's a 25% chance of hitting a Ultramel.
And that's how you get your 1 out of 8.
Yeah.
So let's see what we've got. The reality is we'll probably hit a few double hets as well.
Yeah.
And we'll hopefully hit 1 Ultramel het clown. And we should hopefully hit 1 Ultramel clown.
Really
Which should be nice.
There's 7 eggs, there's a good chance. That looks like a double hit to me.
Is that a double het?
Yeah, double hit.
And then we've got the double het. Well, it'll be het clown and 66% het Ultramel, Jared.
Yeah, true.
So we will show you those other babies because I think you can see the influence of the Ultramel het in there.
Yeah.
So
And the clowns themselves are really pretty.
yeah.
Come on, show us some yellow. Some yellow.
I think
clown. Or was that
I think we've got an Ultramel clown.
we have. There's another one.
We've got an Ultramel clown.
Beautiful.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's 2 now.
I'm so
Boy and a girl,
chuffed.
please.
I am so chuffed, Jared. We have hit the Ultramel clown.
There you go.
Isn't that
See,
beautiful? Aren't they
good
beautiful?
view in there.
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
They're stunning.
Yeah, and you can see it now. Isn't that lovely?
Beautiful.
They are absolutely stunning, Jared. So we've hit the odds.
Well, there's a clown, Ultramel clown, and a.
I think, Jared, I'm going to leave you to do the next 4.
Sure.
Even though it is a birthday clutch, I feel really bad having done the whole clutch last time.
You're good.
So, should we
don't
get some
mind.
fresh paper? I think
Sure.
we'll get some fresh paper and do a switch over. I'm happy that I've hit one, and I'm sufficiently humbled by that. And
You got one of
grateful.
each.
And if we get a boy and a girl, Ultramel clowns, here we come.
Mm.
Because everything would be guaranteed Ultramel. So I'm well happy with that, Chad.
Let's see what we can get.
So what would you say, Jad? With 4 eggs remaining, there's still a 50-50 chance if you hit one from 4 eggs.
I'm expecting an Ultramel.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a clown. And I'd love to get a double.
Sometimes in these clutches you get what they call a biased on the clowns or a biased on the Ultramel, and if you get a biased on both, then that's even better because you can end up with 2 or 3 of them. I know that our friend
So there's another double hit.
is that a double het?
Or a hit, 66%.
Yeah. Adam at Proper Royals, Jared, last year, he hit some Ultramel clowns and he wasn't
Did he?
even supposed to get 1 or 2 and he ended up with 5.
5?
I think
Cool.
5 or 6.
That's some
He
good
was-
odds right there.
I mean, honestly, the odds were unbelievable.
Right, let's check this one. This one's got a bit more yolk in it, so.
Yeah. I think the Ultramel Clown project is getting more and more momentum at the moment. And we're going to put Sunset in there as well.
So there's a clown. I don't know if you can see it. I won't open it too much. There's quite a lot of yolk. There's a normal clown in there.
Lovely. So that could be het for Ultramel. We want a few like that, Jad.
Yeah,
Because
a couple clowns possible here.
Get a couple of girls that have got clowns het Ultramel, Ultramel het clowns. Build those up. You've got yourself some beautiful snakes going forwards there.
See what we get here.
Yeah.
So that's just the veins.
Mm-hmm.
That is an Ultramel. I'm not sure if it's a clown.
That's good. It could be het for. It will be het for a clown.
It's either het for clown or clown. Cool, I hit a vein there.
Tell you what, Jared, if you just open it up a little bit more,
I don't want to lose
snip
much
it,
yolk.
just
but
snip it a little bit, you might get a better opening. But keep on the line. I was saying, just if you snip it further down here, it'll open more.
I think that's an Ultramel.
Alright, let me zoom in and have a look.
I can't see clown in it. There's quite a bit of yolk, so I won't open it too much.
Yeah.
From what I can see, I think it's an Ultramel Het Clown.
I think that is an Ultramel Het Clown. That's what we wanted, and we got one of those in the other one as well, Jared.
We're following pattern at the moment. Last time we had 2 clowns.
Yeah.
1 Ultramel Clown, 1 Ultramel Het Clown.
Yeah.
And then 2 normal. So
one.
Let's see what we get here.
Yeah.
Right, I'm calling an Ultramel Clown. I'm feeling it.
It'd be nice if you do. What happened there, Jack?
Oh, wicked! No, I'm joking. Here's the actual one.
Yeah, what we got? Is it double hit?
Double hit.
Double hit. So I think very similar.
Exactly
to
the same. Exactly the same.
Yeah. So
Right, if we get the last ones out.
Yeah, and we can show you what we've got out of them, and then we'll put those back in the incubator jar and get if you get the other ones.
Tell you
out.
what, another Ultramel Clown.
That's really good news.
Buzzing about that.
Yeah. So on 7 eggs, we could have actually missed it, but we managed to hit 1 on each of us, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just put these back, and then we'll. Yeah, excellent news, Jared. So that's fantastic.
Excellent.
Yeah. Excellent news. So let's get out the babies, Jared, and see how they're looking.
I'll drop the babies. They might try and bite you. Pre-warning.
Yeah, so that's their shedding box. So what we do is we put them in a shedding box. You can see the Ultramel Clown at the top there. You can see him there, isn't he beautiful? And he's in shed still. But if we were to just move that out of the way, see them a bit better. There you go. There's the Ultramel Clown.
So yeah, look.
It's in deep blue, but how beautiful is it, Jared?
So you got Clown, Ultramel Clown, Clown, then you got 1, 2, 3 normal looking ones, and then 1 Ultramel. So
there's the Ultramel Het Clown.
Same.
That's the Ultramel Clown. And look how beautiful. Is that the one that bit you? Can you see the Het Ultramel in that clown? I can see the Het Ultramel in that clown there, because it's got deeper tones of black, and it's also got deeper tones of the red. And the head stamp looks wicked on them, doesn't it? What a great looking head stamp. The Ultramel Clown head stamp, I think, is fantastic. Really, really beautiful. When it's coming out of shed, Jared, we'll give an update.
Got a love heart again, see that?
Yep. Sending you guys a lot of love. But beautiful. Look at the lovely rosy reds on there. So we'll get those back, Jared. And I think while I'm putting them back, just show them the DG Pied Boy shed out today, and he's getting better with his shape. You bring him out, Jared. Have a look at him. He's stunning, isn't he?
So have a look at him. Hello, mate. He's very bright. He pops.
Isn't he just
Especially
lovely?
against the cocoa.
Look how beautiful. I mean, look at these. You'd think he's got Honest Dream in him, wouldn't you? See all the colours in it?
He's a stunner.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
The fact there's no codominant genes in there is amazing.
Yeah, let's just take that out as well. See the whole animal.
It's just a pure DG Pied.
Honestly, look how beautiful. And you can see the word tattoo written on him. The tattoo, TTO at the end, and there's a couple of T's up here, a couple of O's. So tattoo is actually written on him. That's why we called him Tattoo. And he's proven to be a really, really good breeder as well. He wants to breed all the time. So even though he was sold to us as a girl, we're grateful that we got a boy because we were able to plug him in quicker.
Yeah.
So
Blessing in disguise.
it was a blessing in disguise. We've ended up with another boy, which is also going to, but it's got the pastel in, so I'm happy with that. But this DG Pied project, Jared, is super exciting.
Yeah.
Let's have a look and see how the other girls are doing, just to give you an update on how they're doing. So the next one that's going to go is Vesta. She's due on the 11th of June. Now, I've checked the temps. We dialed them down to 84, 85, so she might take a bit longer. But is she nesting? That's the question. Now, if you look, she's at the back. She's looking quite chunky, isn't she? But she could give us some fire pastel, inchy DGs, het for pied, like our sister.
Same as Ember, yeah.
So Ember's clutch is already in there, and she's recovering really well. We've cleaned her and put her on new bedding. Let's just show you what she's looking like. You can see that they're chilled, they're happy, because if you go in there and have a look at her, you can see that she's more than happy, Jared. She's recovering well, and she loves her new setup, nice and clean. Clean water, clean bedding, and that's the thing you do. You give them a complete new reset. And are there any other animals that... Well, we had loads of animals shedding out because we've been away for a
Tons.
few days. It was a day of sheds and poos, and we've had a really good thorough clean, haven't we, Jad?
Yeah, if you look in the bin, there's like
Yeah.
20 sheds
Yeah.
in each.
Now, the other thing is, talking of sheds, the monsoon shed testing is now out. So we're going to test one of our snakes that we bought from Kelly that could be potentially het for monsoon, because we're seeing some really interesting markings on the Ultramel. And if it has got the het monsoon, it just takes that to the next level. And the other thing is, talking about sunsets, we had a nice lock here, and I've just separated them. We've been breeding our sunset couple. Sunny, who's a pastel enchi het sunset 50% het clown, has locked with Solar, who's an orange dream enchi het sunset. And you can see she's building, Jad. She's building follicles. Now, even though her follicles aren't as big as we like them to be, like, they're very active. Actually, locking will stimulate her to breed. So don't be too put off. If your girls aren't building follicles, still breed with them, and you'll find that they will then start to build. And if she doesn't go this season, she'll be well prepared for the following season. Just get that in the back there, Jared. And then the other one that I want to give you an update on, who's really pounding food at the moment, and she could give us the Ultramel or the DG Clown project, is Harlequin. Now, she is notorious for having baths and wetting her bedding. You see how wet her bedding is? And just look how beautiful she is. And we're hoping that she will give us a clutch. And next week we're going to do the ultrasounding on some of these girls to see whether we've got any more late clutches coming. And if they don't come late, we'll build them for next year, Jad, won't we?
It's great foundation for next year.
Yeah. So I think that'll just about do it. I think we've got nothing else really to say, Joe. Is there anything on your side?
No, not for me.
I hope everyone else's season's going really well. We're looking forward to the collaboration with Rich at Predator BP. Go give him a follow. Don't forget to give Ron a follow. BPM Reptiles, I think he is. And he's got a lovely channel. Really knowledgeable guys. And hopefully Mr. Rob Bycroft will be coming to join us on these collaborations to give us his Professor Balls, as we call him. I'm sure Rich will do something with Rob, and we're looking forward to Rob giving us some of his technical knowledge. I think the industry is missing it, and we'd love Rob to come back and help us with the technology side of what we're doing. The skill side and the knowledge that he has is very, very high indeed. And you've got Shane as well, so he's the other four horsemen, and he's based in the US, and Shane's doing really well. He's got a very strong media presence, and he too has got an amazing collection. So definitely worth checking out all the four horsemen and see where they're going, and have a lovely update. So everyone, have a lovely week. It's my birthday week, so thank you all for your birthday wishes, and we shall see you next time. Bye bye for now.